Hey there. Imagine facing a creature that can bite like a car crusher. Welcome to our podcast, Top 10 Animals with the Strongest Bite Force in the World. From bone-crushing predators to surprising herbivores, we're ranking the champs by PSI. Get ready for wild facts, laughs, and jaw-dropping science. Let's get biting and don't miss what's coming. Let's kick things off with number 10, the spotted hyena. These guys have a bite force of 1,011 psi, which is like having a small car parked on your finger. Ouch! Spotted hyenas found in sub-Saharan Africa are often called scavengers, but don't be fooled, they're fierce predators too. Their jaws are built to crush bones, thanks to those conical premolars and a stomach that can digest almost anything, even bones. Imagine this. They can chomp through a zebra's leg bone like it's a crunchy snack at a movie theater. Fun fact, they're also called laughing hyenas because of their eerie giggle. But trust me, you won't be laughing if you're their dinner. Moving up to number 9, the grizzly bear. With a bite force of 1,1200 psi, this bear could crush a bowling ball. Yes, a bowling ball. Grizzly bears roam North America, and while they're mostly omnivores, munching on berries and fish, they're not above taking down a deer if they're hungry. Their bite is so strong that hikers are warned to steer clear, unless you want to be the main course at their picnic. Picture this, a grizzly chomping down with the force of a small hydraulic press. Now, that's a bear hug you don't want. At number 8, we've got a surprising entry, the gorilla. These gentle giants have a bite force of 1,300 psi, which is wild for an animal that mostly eats plants. Gorillas in African forests use their powerful jaws to chew tough bark and roots, but they can also use that bite to show who's boss. Imagine a gorilla munching on a tree branch like it's a celery stick, except with the force of a jackhammer. Don't worry, they're not out to bite you. They'd rather flex their muscles and scare you off with a chest thump instead. Number 7 is a sleek predator, the jaguar. With a bite force of 1,500 psi, this big cat has the strongest bite of all felines, pound for pound. Jaguars in the Americas are solitary hunters, and they can crush turtle shells and even bite through a cow's skull. Yikes! They hunt by ambushing prey, often delivering a fatal bite straight to the head. Talk about a bad day for their lunch. If a jaguar invites you to dinner, I'd politely decline, unless you're into being the main dish. At number 6, we've got the hippopotamus. These river horses pack a bite force of 1,800 psi, and they're the strongest biters of any land animal. Hippos in Africa might look cute with their big round bodies, but they're super aggressive, capable of biting a crocodile in half. Their massive canine teeth can grow up to 20 inches long, and they use that bite to defend their territory. Fun fact, a hippo's mouth opens 180 degrees, wide enough to fit your whole head in there. So maybe don't test their patience. Number 5 brings us to the American alligator. With a bite force of 2,125 psi, these swamp dwellers can lift a small truck with their jaws. Now that's impressive. Found in the southeastern U.S., alligators are opportunistic predators, eating everything from fish to small mammals. Their bite is so strong, but here's the funny part. You can hold their jaws shut with your hands because their opening muscles are super weak. So if you ever wrestle an alligator, just don't let it open its mouth, or you might be its next snack. Number 4 is the saltwater crocodile. With a bite force of 3,700 psi, these crocs are the largest living reptiles and pack a serious punch. Found in Southeast Asia and Australia, saltwater crocs can grow up to 7 meters long and are responsible for thousands of human attacks each year. They ambush their prey, drown it, and then chomp down with jaws that could crush a car hood. Yep, they're that strong. If you see a salty smiling at you, don't smile back, just run. At number 3, we dive into the ocean with the great white shark. These apex predators have an estimated bite force of 4,000 psi, enough to make you rethink that beach vacation. Great whites, found in oceans worldwide, use their multiple rows of sharp teeth to hunt seals and sea lions. Scientists use computer models to estimate their bite force, and let's just say you don't want to be on the receiving end of that chomp. I mean, 4,000 psi? That's like having a small elephant sit on your hand, except with teeth. At number 2, we have the Nile crocodile. With a bite force of 5,000 PSI, this croc has the strongest bite of any living animal on Earth. Nile crocs found along the Nile River in Africa are notorious for their aggression, often attacking humans near the water's edge. They can take down large prey like wildebeests with one bite. 5,000 PSI is like having a small truck dropped on you. Fun fact, they've been around since the dinosaurs, so I guess they've had plenty of time to perfect that chomp. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Number 1, the orca. Also known as the killer whale, this ocean giant has an estimated bite force of 19,000 psi. Absolutely insane. Orcas are apex predators, hunting everything from fish to other whales, and their bite force is so strong it could crush a car. Found in oceans worldwide, these massive creatures can weigh up to 6 tons, and their bite is the strongest in the animal kingdom. So, if an orca invites you for a swim, maybe just say, "I'll catch you later," from the shore. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride.